What's up, Facebook family? Just want to give you this quick message. Should have did this a lot earlier, but time just got away from me. But I want to make sure that I post this. That Halloween is not holy, and it shouldn't be celebrated among Christians. I know people gonna do what they want to do. That's kind of where we live. But I have taken the time to do some research on this matter. And I've looked at some scriptures, and I've also listened to some testimonies. I got a testimony from an ex-Satanist that was on a TV show. And if you have not heard what he is talking about as far as Halloween, maybe you should listen to this. But the main thing is that we need to really protect our children from Satan. We need to protect our children from celebrating anything that's, think about it. Celebrating death and celebrating fear. And I know that a lot of us think that this is kind of like a game or silly, it's just fun. We just do this for fun. Well, that is exactly what Satan wants us to believe, that it's just fun, it's innocent. But the reality of spiritual warfare in the realm of the demonic is real. And what we have to do is we have to guard our children against what they don't know. They are the most innocent among us. And we really need to be diligent protecting our children against the unseen world. So anyway, this video is a video that highlights the testimony of this young man who was a Satanist for years, and he finally gave his life over to Jesus Christ. I want you to hear it. I want you to see it. But I want you to remember, the Halloween is not holy. Halloween is not holy. And we should stay clear of it. All right. Check this out.
Right. Well, as Halloween approaches, thousands of witches recently plotted a spell against President Trump. It's not the first time. As CBN News has reported, witches have been increasing their political involvement since Trump was elected. This comes as witchcraft is on the rise in America.
And witchcraft is reportedly the fastest growing religion in the country. And there is always debate over whether Christians should celebrate Halloween. I recently talked with former Satanist John Ramirez about his take on it. Welcome to the show, John. Now, first of all, you once worshipped Satan. How did you get involved in all of that?
Well, my life was basically in my father's bloodline. It was all about witchcraft. And from an early age, we descended from Puerto Rico to New York City, South Bronx, and we carried the legacy from Puerto Rico. We carried the legacy over to New York City. And it was all engrafted in my father's lineage from day one. The occult was engrafted. And one thing about the occult, they make it to seem like it's something cultural, that your grandmother did it, your mommy did it, your auntie did it. Now it's your turn to do it.
How did you finally get free?
Well, Jesus has a sense of humor. I thank God for my salvation. 1999, the Lord brought me into a place of desperation on my bed, sat there, renounced Jesus Christ, didn't want to be a Christian. I told him my daddy, the devil, was a lot bigger than he was, and Jesus took me to hell that night, brought me back from hell. I went into hell as a third hell-ranked devil worshiper and came back as a believer of Jesus Christ.
Praise God. And now you are a minister of the gospel. And, before becoming a Christian, you said that you once had a demonic wedding on Halloween. What are some of the other things that you did on that day, on Halloween?
Animal sacrifices, rituals, and many people that were high-ranked devil worshippers, mediums, and warlocks and witches came to my wedding because they was able to channel demons and principalities through their body to baptize and bless my wedding.
Wow. So on Halloween, people who are in the occult, that's a special day for them, you're saying?
Oh yeah, it's like saying us on the other side of the spectrum, how we look at Good Friday, they look at Halloween the same way.
Wow. Now, some disagree with you, John, when you say that Christians should not celebrate Halloween. Why do you say that?
Well, you can stand in the edge of the building, throw yourself up and not believe in gravity, and that's okay. Then when you land, you'll figure it out. But how is it that we are going to be in a place of saluting and honoring the devil when witchcraft is October's witchcraft month? I lived it for 25 years. I practiced it for 25 years. So if you're going to come out of left field and you never lit up a candle, killed animal, drank animal blood, you never sat down with the devil, and you're going to tell me that Halloween is okay, I think you're very delusional as a believer.
Wow. And what about alternatives to Halloween? People are asking, are they okay, like harvest festivals at churches?
No, not at all. I mean, if I was a pastor, I'm an evangelist for Jesus Christ now for 20 years. If I was a pastor and I was going to do something to attract people, I would do maybe a production that would draw people, so to show the graphic and the grossness of the dark side of Halloween, and then show the redemption of Jesus Christ, and then do an altar call. Why would I bring candy and pumpkins into the church? I mean, you might as well call it the devil. You might as well tell the devil, come in and join you. That's what you're doing. You're inviting the devil into your church. You're inviting the devil to partake of your congregation, your flock, your children. You change your identity. I don't care if you dress your up like Noah or Abraham. You're changing your identity because it is the string that ties you to the enemy, that you're celebrating somehow, some form, maybe not directly, but indirectly, you're celebrating something that is so demonic that you can't put your finger on it. And now you just invited your church and you invited your congregation, you're inviting your children to change your identity so they can be part of something that the devil will collect later.
Wow. John Ramirez, and you are on a mission to spread that message. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today. God bless you.
God bless you, my sister. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day today.
You too.
Enjoy your day.
You too.
Bye-bye.